Last year, I spent over $5,000 on software subscriptions for my content business, and when I actually sat down and calculated it, I quickly realized that it was just plain stupid. I was paying for tools like Kajabi, ConvertKit, Calendly, ClickFunnels, and at one point even Buffer, Zapier, and a bunch of other tools and softwares I just barely used. But the problem here is that I was not only paying for those subscriptions, but I was only using about 10% of these actual tools capabilities because I only needed a small amount of features from them. So here's what my tech stack looked like 6 months ago. I had Kajabi for hosting my digital products, that was $149 a month. Then I had ConvertKit for email marketing, which is $29 a month. I still use ConvertKit because I actually don't think there's another tool out there for email marketing that is actually as good and straightforward as ConvertKit. And then I had Zapier to connect everything together because none of these tools talk to each other. So that's another $30, plus some other AI tools here and there that really were not important. And again, I was only using like 10% of each platform's capabilities and features. But then came HighLevel, which is an online tool that literally does everything these tools do for just $97 a month. And I know that sounds crazy because I thought the same thing when I first heard about it, but let me show you exactly what I mean by simply showing you guys how HighLevel replaces everything so you can see for yourself. All right, let's get into it. Alright guys, so I am now on the interface of HighLevel and the dashboards. Now there are a lot of features. Like this tool has many different features that basically everyone can benefit from. And obviously I will not go through all of them because, well, otherwise the video will last for like 5 hours. But I will go through the main ones and the ones I think are the most essential, the most important, and the most mind-blowing one, I would say, to just start ASAP and build a $10,000 a month potential business in less than an hour. So let's get to it. So the list of the features I'm about to show are in no particular order. This is just me showing, in my opinion, the most important ones and the most essential ones. So first thing first, I think it's fair to say that you need a website and you need somewhat of like an online presence. And for this, well, nothing better than websites. And so for this, it's actually very simple. You can simply just go on sites right here, and then you can go on new funnel right here. And then you click on from templates right here, and then you hit continue. And so this is where you will basically get access to all the templates that HighLevel has to offer. Now, usually I hate website templates. I'm not a huge fan of them, and I never like recommend basically anyone to use templates because they usually suck and they all look the same. So that would just mean that, you know, like your website would basically look like everyone else's website. But that's not the case with HighLevel, and I'm not even saying this because I'm working with them. I'm saying this like genuinely, they have some sick templates for websites that you can use and that would actually look like you spent $10,000 building them, or like paying a web design agency to build them for you. Like the first one, for example, here, like cloud monitoring template. If you hit preview, you will see that this is actually a sick website. Like this actually looks fantastic, like genuinely. And keep in mind that this is a template that you can just use and just change and edit everything about it for your website. You can even change the color scheme if you want. If you don't like the orange, you know, color like theme, you can just make it purple, blue, whatever it is. And so the thing is that you want to use a template that's in line with your business, the business you want to start. So in my case, for example, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to assume that I sell info products. Like I sell, you know, like program or a course or like something like an info product, like a coaching program, whatever it is. So I would simply just, you know, ideally search for like what I'm building. One template that I really like is this one, the graphic designer. I think it looks pretty fancy, and you know, it's all about a coaching program if I'm not mistaken. So what you can do is just hit preview and check the template for yourself if you like it or not. And then once you found your template, you can just hit this button called choose template right here. Now this is going to add everything in the background, like the fonts, the images, the whole like structure of the websites. And once that's done, you will basically be landing on the website editor. This is where you'll be able to edit anything and everything about the website so that it fits your brand and your style. So when I'm saying everything, I actually mean everything. Like you can just change anything you want about this and it will do it. Obviously the copy is the most important one. So for example, if I'm selling a course about like a coaching program for personal brand, you know, I can say like, go from nobody to an authority in your space in 90 days with my proven content authority, with my proven content authority framework. You know, that's just a random copy I had in mind. I know it sucks, but yeah, I just wanted to like make an example of the video. I can obviously change the logo, the first little text right here, the little subline, like the subheader, obviously the button as well. The video is also important, so this is where I would like plug a VSL, like a VSL video I made. So yeah, it's very simple and very straightforward to use, and you can just change everything about it. It's like really everything about the website, you can change it, even the logos, etc. So if I want to change, for example, the gradient in the background, I don't like the purple like color theme, I can just go into, actually I think it's styles if I'm not mistaken, or actually color. I can do gradients and I can change the gradients. There you go. So I can do, for example, black as the end color, and then for the start color it could be like red if I want to have like a red themed website, and this is what that looks like. And obviously I would also have to change the color of all the remaining purple things right here. So yeah, this is just a quick demonstration of what the website builder looks like. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but you get what I mean. You can change everything about it, and it's very fast and very efficient to do so. Something else I wanted to mention as well while we're on the website part of the tutorial is that this website is not just a random template that was just like, you know, created quickly. It actually follows a very specific structure to make people convinced, because a lot of people I see online, you know, when starting a business online, they just create a website thinking that having a cool looking website will make the cut, or that simply having a website, whatever it is, will make the cut. But the truth is, it will not. Like, some people pay thousands of dollars for web design agencies to create them websites, but then they don't understand the fundamental structures of creating a website that will sell, right? Because there's like a specific structure you need to follow to actually increase the odds of the person going your website to buying your product, right? Like, that's all about the funnel. And so the flow of the website, like the overall flow of a website, is very important. And the good thing with High Level is that because they have like years of experience and, you know, years of being in that space of like selling online and business online, etc., they know how to actually structure websites in a way that will make people, you know, buy your products, and that's very important. So for example, in this case, if you actually take a step back and you just look at the websites and like what it looks like, you'll realize that all the sections are not placed, you know, because they're just placed that way. It's actually well thought out. So this is obviously the main hero page with VSL, pretty basic. Then you get a problem. So this is where you will agitate the problem so that the person reading the, you know, everything that's written here feels understood and feels like you understand exactly what the problem they're dealing with. And then you will have the solution right here. And then you'll have the services, exactly like how will you solve the problem they're facing. And then you will have testimonials so that people have even higher chances of pulling the trigger. And then right after, you will actually get the content of what they'll be getting, and then the CTA to buy your product. So in this case, it's $500. And so, you know, it might look simple at first and basic, but it's actually very important to building an actual quality website. So yeah, just wanted to mention it. Obviously, there's also a lot of nice things, like for example, you know, before and after, like before using whatever you're using, before that, and then after using, for example, it would be like after joining the program. So yeah, it's all very well thought out and well made. And the good news is that they do it for you. Like, all the templates have this very specific structure to basically increase the odds of people buying from you when visiting your websites. So anyways, once that's done, once the website is finished and you're pretty happy with the result, you can just publish it and it's pretty good to go. Obviously, you will need to have a domain because, well, you know, that's how it works. You can then simply buy a domain, or like if you already have one, just use it already and then just plug it to your domain directly. It's very simple and very straightforward. And they do provide you a draft URL that you can just use, you know, if you want to just check the website out on a like private URL, right? So this would work like this. So yeah, it's all very well thought out and very simple to use, and you do get a lot of features that I didn't go through, but you know, if you spend like 30 minutes on this, you'll find so many amazing features to create a beautiful website that is actually tailored for your business. And one last precision I wanted to mention while we're on the website part of the video: if you want to sell something physical instead of digital, like I just did, because, well, again, for this video, let's assume that I am selling info products and like coaching programs and courses, which is honestly what I've been doing for the past couple of years. You can simply just go on stores. If you want to sell something physical, click on new store and then hit from templates again, click continue. And this is where you will have, again, beautiful templates, but this time for products that people can just buy right away from your website and just check out directly from your website. So for example, there's like tire shops, nail salon supply stores, furniture stores. There's basically everything you can think of when it comes to selling physical stuff. If I want to try out this like luggage store website, I can just click preview, and this is what it would look like. So this is an actual store where people can actually buy directly from your website. If I want to buy this 3-piece black suitcase set for $195, I can just click on it, click on add to cart, click on view cart, and then I would just be able to just buy it and just click checkout and be able to just fill in my details and basically pay. Now I know it's saying no valid payment method found, but we'll get to that later because I will show you guys around how to actually like create payment methods and how to actually make more money using HighLevel instead of going for like different basic website builders. You'll see it's pretty interesting when it comes to the payment side of things. So anyways, the next thing I want to talk about in this video is the payments side of things. So as you can see on the left bar right here, there's this little tab called payments. If you just click on it and you simply go on integrations right here, this is where you'll be able to just connect all the payment integrations there is to basically make people able to buy from your website. So in the case of the physical product I just showed you earlier, this would make it possible for people to just check out directly from your website. And the reason why I wanted to make an actual section about this payment integrations tab on this video is because there are a lot of businesses losing a lot of money because they don't accept payments from everyone. Most business only rely on Stripe, at most PayPal, but that's pretty much it, and they just don't use anything else. And the thing is, there are a lot of people from different countries in the world, from different regions in the world, that can't use Stripe or PayPal. It just doesn't work for them. They have their own different payment providers, right? And the thing with HighLevel, which is amazing, is that they allow so much different payment integrations so that you can basically add as much as possible, which would mean maximizing the potential revenue you'll be making. Because again, you don't want to be sleeping on people from regions of the world like some parts of Asia, like South Asia, Southeast Asia, Africa as well, South America. Like there are all these places in the world that have their own, payment processes that you can just integrate to your website quickly with HighLevel. And that's amazing, because if you had to do it manually, honestly, it would take a lot of time. So as you can see, there's Stripe, obviously, PayPal, and if you just actually go and search for more, you will have a lot of different options. So there's this one, PayMob, which is, I assume, for certain Arab countries and Middle Eastern countries. There's also this one, Razorpay, for people in India. Again, you don't want to be sleeping on people from India. They're like 1.4 billion people in India. That would just maximize revenue. Like even if nobody uses it, at least you have, your conscience correct, because you know that you have it enabled on your payment integrations. Like you just want to maximize your revenue basically in all way possible. There's Paystack, which is again a payment processor for Africa. And there's also this one for South Africa. And if you actually look at it, it's so interesting because there are so many payment processors I never heard of, but then a lot of people from these countries use them and they rely on them to pay certain things. So you want to be sure that you have them enabled on your website. There's also this one, PagBank Connect, which is used to accept payments from people in Brazil. There's PPayOS for people in Vietnam. And so yeah, there's basically all the different payment methods so that you actually can, make people from all around the world your customers. Even this one for Latin America. There are basically all these options that you can just click install and have them running on your business, on your actual websites, which is very important. And I think, it's fair to say that no business owner would like to miss on certain revenue, and it costs nothing and it's very simple to integrate to your website. So yeah, that's something I wanted to mention with HighLevel. And honestly, I didn't see any other tool out there that actually offers this many payment integrations and processes to that many people in the world. All right, so next thing is having automations in your business, because well, a lot of people love to romanticize, like doing everything from the ground up and like managing and handling everything in your business when you're starting out and like doing everything. But the truth is, in a world, in this current world with AI being so like prevalent and being everywhere and being so easy to use, at this point it's just stupid. Like if you just want to do everything manually, even the most manual boring stuff by yourself, just because you feel like it's the the like right way and like you're just working harder than everyone else, it's just stupid. I'm sorry to say, it's just plain stupid, right? You want to be as efficient as possible, you want to waste as less time as possible, when building a business and when starting a business especially. So use AI to your advantage, right? Like, it is here to help you. It is not here to just, make you look like an idiot or steal your job or like steal whatever you're doing. It is here for a reason and you can use it to your advantage. So the good news with High Level is that you have access to a lot of amazing automations you can just use right away in your business. And so for this, it is very simple. You just click on automation on the left sidebar right here, and then you just click on create workflow and click on select from template, because again, the templates there are really amazing. Now, there are a lot of different automations template that you can use. Again, I will not go through all of them because that would just be a waste of time, and I'll just let you do it by yourself if you want to really curious and you want to try everything out. But some of them that are really like worth using and that will save you a lot of time and allow you to just spend less time doing manual stuff is, for example, this one, the customer appointment, which is basically going to confirm and drastically increase the show-up rate in your meetings. So as you saw in the previous website we built for the coaching program, if they want to buy the course, they would just have to go and book a call. Once they book a call, it does not mean that the sale is done, because, well, first of all, obviously you need to close them, but you also need to make sure that they show up in the meeting. It is very important. Like, a lot of people have very high show-up rates, and usually it's because the flow of after they book the meeting is just non-existent. They just book the call and then they never hear back from it until like 10 minutes before the call, or sometimes at the time of the call. So they just forget about it and they just don't show up to the meeting. To change that, this automation is here for you. So basically, it is very simple. I just click on choose template and I'll show you around quickly how it works. There's a trigger that will trigger the automation to start. And the trigger in this case is appointment. So when an appointment is done, like when an appointment is booked, the automation will start. Now, how it works is extremely simple. There's a couple steps only. When they book the appointment, the meeting, the call, whatever you want to call it, they immediately receive a confirmation email telling them that, hey, you booked the call. And you can see right here that the message they will receive is this one. So hi, contact first name. If their name is John, it will be hi John. And then your appointment has been confirmed for, the time of the appointment at, no, actually this is the date. So for example, for November 19th, 2025, tomorrow, at 6 p.m. and then GMT +4 for the time zone, whatever it is. And then they will have the Zoom links as well. 24 hours before the appointment, they will receive another email telling them that, hey, the meeting is in 24 hours, right? Just a friendly reminder that our appointment is in 24 hours. Then 1 hour before the meeting, the appointment, they'll receive the same email just telling them know that the meeting is in 1 hour. And then they will also, on top of that, receive an SMS, because SMS are very underrated ways of, increasing the show-up rates. People usually only rely on emails. It is a risk. If you want to just maximize the chance of people showing up, use to your advantage the fact that they filled in their phone number and use it to your advantage. So High Level can send SMS for you, which is pretty sick. So it just says hi. Just a friendly reminder that our appointment is in 1 hour. And then 5 minutes before the meeting, they get another email letting them know that the meeting is in 5 minutes, it's starting. And then again, an SMS letting them know that the appointment is about to start. And that's it. It is very simple, but then just imagine if you had to do this for every single customer and every single person that books a call with you. You always have to send them an email 24 hours and then, like 2 hours before, 5 minutes before. It would just be a waste of time. High Level does it for you. And obviously there's a lot of different other templates you can use. Some of them are genius, and all of these are just made to not only make you save time, but also make you more money. Again, it is just here to make you more money. Like this one, for example, is an automation which is called birthday templates. And that basically what it does is send automatically a message or an email to your customer on their birthday, and then they get a discount, right? It is very simple, but again, if you add all of these automations together and you just let them work for you in the background, you will see yourself have maximized revenue even more, and without you doing anything. So that's just, a win-win situation, right? So the trigger here obviously is when the day is their birthday, like the customer's birthday, then they get an SMS letting them know exactly here's the content of the SMS. Hey, contact first name from your friends then you would have your company name. We hope all the days of your life will be as great as you are to us. May you have a wonderful birthday. and then they wait for a reply in 24 hours. And if they don't reply, there's nothing, like nothing happens. If they do reply, if they say if there's a reply to it, which is, for example, like thank you, whatever it is, they then get a 20% discount. So they didn't receive another SMS letting them know, as it is your birthday, you have an amazing there's a little typo here actually. We have an amazing 20% discount for you. Please let us know if you are interested. Some typos here and there. Make sure to double check before running the automations. And then you wait 2 days for the replies, and if they say no, they receive another SMS saying no worries. If they say yes, if there is a reply, they say awesome, here's our calendar link to book a call with us. It is that simple, again. But just imagine if you had to do this manually by yourself and email every single person and SMS every person on their birthday to let them know that they have a discount for them. So yeah, I will not go through all of the other templates. I'll let you do it yourself. One thing you can also do is start a template from scratch. Like, you can just create your own automation. If you don't see it in the templates and you want to create something very specific, you can just do it yourself as well. Just click on start from scratch and you will be landing on this blank board right here, and you can just do everything yourself. Alrighty guys, so now you have your website, you have your payment integrations, you have your automations. Now, the goal here is that you want to bring people to your product, to your website, to like whatever you're selling. You want to just traffic people to whatever you're selling. So all you have to do is just connect your social media accounts to High Level. I already did. This is my Instagram account. So if you click on add new social, you can connect your Facebook, your TikTok, your Instagram, your YouTube. You can even connect your new Threads account, Pinterest, whatever it is. Like, you can connect your Instagram accounts to High Level, and then you'll be able to create content directly from High Level and be able to have this visual overview of all the content you created, all of the content that's about to come, and all of the important statistics that you will need to then iterate on what worked and what didn't work. So as you can see in the statistics bar right here, you have all these statistics of your previous posts. You have the amount of followers, the impressions, and all that stuff. And so basically what you would do here is, if you go in Planner right here and you just create new post, this will let you just create content directly from the dashboards of High Level. So you don't have to waste time going on Instagram trying to just, do everything manually and not have have a visual overview of like what you're creating and what you're posting. But basically you just click on post to, I select my Instagram account. For example, let's say I want to post a reel. I would simply just write a post. For example, I can do the caption here would be like, this is an amazing AI tool. You should try it out. Then what I can do is simply just drag and drop the video I want to post on Instagram. So I just drag and drop it. It's going to upload right here. And there you go. The video is now uploaded, and I can just go back here and I can simply just choose it. I can do select, then I would do insert files, and it's going to upload very quickly here. And the good news is that you also have a nice preview of what the reel is going to look like before posting it on Instagram, with all the interface layouts and all that stuff, so that you can actually see what that would look like. And you can also have hashtags if you want, and basically everything really. And then I would, for example, post it as a reel, and I would schedule it to go live, for example, on November 20th, and then I would just do schedule post, and it's going to schedule. That will allow you to have a visual overview of which posts did well and when was the last post about a certain topic, so that you can just, not be too redundant about a specific thing. And there are many benefits of using the social planner tool of High Level. And you will also see all the comments right here, so you can just see them out in one place. You can reply to them directly from here as well. And you will also be able to answer DMs from everyone in the same exact interface as well. If you go in conversations right here, once you start receiving DMs, you will have a lot of DMs right here popping up, and you'll be able to just reply to each of them individually in one platform. Now, keep in mind that everything we've mentioned in this video, all the different features, from the websites to the payment integrations to the automations to the social media management tool, all of this is with one platform. This is all in one platform, and I've been staying on High Level since the beginning, on the same website, same URL, app.highlevel.com. And It is pretty insane that this tool can do everything and all of this in one tool. And to me, it just makes it so worth it. So anyways, I didn't go through the entire tool. I didn't show every single feature because again, otherwise the video would just last for like 5 hours. But this was a quick tour of High Level and how I would use it if I was starting a business from scratch and wanted to scale to $10,000 a month. So if you want to start using High Level and try it out, you can do it by simply going on the first link in the description. It will be the first link down below. You just click on it and you'll be on this page right here. And this will allow you to get a full 30-day free trial of High Level. No strings attached. So if you don't want to pay for it, if you want to cancel it at like the 25th day, you can do it and you will not pay for it. No strings attached. So I will advise everybody to just sign up for the free trial and just try it out, because you get access to everything, like all the features I showed you guys, you get access to them in the free trial. And just signing up for the free trial and just using this tool for yourself and see all the different features and all the different templates they have, it will really make you learn a lot of things about business and how, you know, high level businesses work. No pun intended, because there are a lot of business, like 7-8 figure businesses using High Level in their stack. And, you know, just by having access to this tool for free, you will learn a lot about how these businesses operate and, you know, what automations they use and what like templates they use and all the different stuff, like what's going on in the actual like payment integrations, the checkout pages, the flow. Like, you will learn a lot by just checking out the software for like, you know, 2 hours. So while most AI tools charge you between $20 to $50 a month to generate content, this thing runs your entire business, not just content, for $97 a month. So just think about it. If this system gets you just one extra client per month, it's paid for itself 10 times over. So let's add this up. Kajabi was $149 a month. 100kit is $29 a month. Framer is $20 a month. Calendly is $12 a month. Buffer is $15 a month. Zapier is $30 a month. And all the other small tools I was using were about $50 a month in total. So that makes it a total of $305 a month, which makes it a total for $3,600 for the entire year. And on the other hand, High Level cost me $97 a month, which is about $1,164 a year. So I'm saving over $200 a month, or over $2,000 per year. And honestly, I'm being conservative here because I'm not even counting the random month where I'd upgrade to higher tiers or add extra features to each of the tools. That would make it even higher. Now look, is it perfect? No, of course not. The learning curve is a bit steeper than Kajabi, for example. The email editor is not as pretty as ConvertKit, and some features are buried in menus and the tool looks pretty boring, but once you set it up, it is a tank and you own the whole system. So I'm not even worried about 6 different platforms going down or changing their pricing. It's all in one place. So if you guys want to try it out, again, it's the first link in the description below, and you will have a 30-day free trial instead of the usual 14 days. And again, no strings attached, so you can just cancel it at the 20th day and not pay for anything, so that you can just check the tool out and learn about it. See you guys in the next one.